Will I ever get to where it is that I am going? Will I ever follow through with what I had planned? I guess it's possible that I have been a bit distracted and that directions for me are a lot less in demand. In demand. Well, will I ever get to where I'm going? And if I do, will I know when I'm there? If the wind blew me in the right direction, yeah, would I even care? I would. Well, I take a look around. It's evident the scene has changed, and there are times when I feel improved upon the past, and there are times when I can't seem to understand at all, and yes, it seems as though I'm going nowhere really fucking fast. Nowhere fast. And will I ever get to where I'm going? And if I do, will I know when I'm there? If the wind blew me in the right direction, yeah, would I even care? I would. I would. I would. Will I ever get to where I'm going? And if I do, will I know when I'm there? If the wind blew me in the right direction, yeah, would I even care? I would. I would. I would. I would. I would. My name is Gravity Groove. Welcome to Not Safe for Work Magic. And apparently we haven't had enough punishment, so we're going to try Temur once again. This will be the third time we've tried to play a Temur deck on this show, and we have drawn spectacularly bad every time we've picked this deck up. So I'm interested to see if this deck is just cursed, for me in particular. And you know, I like the deck. I really want it to succeed. It's probably as mid-rangey a deck as can be built in the format currently, and that tends to be my happy place. But it has been real bad to us in the last couple days. Okay, so we're up against Sultai, which is, I think, kind of a okay game one. Yeah, I mean, we have a counterspell. We've got Lovestruck Beast and Edgewall on 2. I think that's the play. If he eliminates the edge wall, at least maybe that means we potentially get hit in with our Lovestruck Beast. We do want to draw some action pretty soon here. It's a little land heavy. Kind of what we expected. Little land heavier to start. Sure. You get nothing. Sure. So we've got double blue here. We need double red. Could have also just grabbed the Obosh. So he has ultimatum mana already. Is he one land off? Might be one land off. So we'd be playing this and playing a blue. So we'll play the blue first. Hold is fine. We're glad that wasn't saw coming. Is this 5? I thought that was 4. Didn't it say... Did I miss something? What? Did I accidentally tap all 5 lands? I did. Well, I deserve to lose this game. Apparently I misclicked, and we lose. Oh, he doesn't have Sultai ultimatum. Okay. So we'll just start off by swinging. And we'll play this, and then henge and this. Negate. Means we can't play it this turn though, right? Oh no, we have another land. We're a little floody and it's actually going to benefit us for once. Cool. Almost through the game there if you would have had ultimatum. So against ultimatum, I think you're supposed to bring out Shadow Spear, Sentinel, and Elder Gargaroth, and just your counterspells. I think that's all you bring in. I honestly don't know what the Run Afoul is for. Maybe it's for the mirror, to make sure you have a way to kill the dragon. Killing dragons and Brazen Borrowers makes sense. Yeah, I think that's all you do. Feels good to beat the Sultai Ultimatum deck. Really sick of that deck. I've always hated big control. Big control and big combo. At least I felt like there was a point where like the Dream Trawler deck was attackable because there were good sacrifice effects in black. So as a finisher, that didn't feel as disruptive as Sultai Ultimatum just getting the perfect combination of stuff to 100% kill you. Just always feels a little too good for them, not for us. So we're gonna need double forest here, in which case I think we play one of the mammoths out. Because we need this to be an island. It would be nice to get an adventure creature. So he has an Eliminator, a Heartless Act. It is great that Edgewall Innkeeper has this role, that it just forces your opponent to kill it, potentially letting a future creature survive. We've drawn land, which is, as you would expect, kind of bad. We also did not get an adventure creature. As we inch towards the Shadow's Verdict turn, yep, so far he's had removal for everything we've played, and all we've drawn is land. Let's also set up the Binding Yorion turn. He's, didn't have it. It'd be really nice to hit an adventure card. We've got 2 draws that might get us back into it, but right now I think we're just flooding and dying. 7 land, 11 cards is a bit too much. A bit too much. Well, not an adventure creature, but we'll take it. He now has enough to play around Mystic Dispute, which is pretty painful. That sucks. Really got the most out of his flood there. Yeah, just too many land, folks. We can't really make anything happen with a draw this bad. Sure, fuck it. This game is over at this point anyway. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, played around Mystic Dispute. Moving on. Just played around our dispute really, really well there. Hopefully being on the play will give us the tempo we need to be able to do some actual damage there, but our opponent just played pretty well, and we drew really, really badly. I think that was 9 land and 13 cards. We didn't have to play the Mammoth where we did, but there was no way we could have known that we were going to draw 4 or 5 more land consecutively after we played the Mammoth. Hindsight is 20/20, you know. So we've got Forest, Token into Mountain, into Beast on 3, or if we draw another untapped land, we have Lovestruck, Hold Up, Brazen. Seems good. A little sad he didn't mulligan. Okay, so got 1 in here, and guess we'll go get our red mana. No reason not to attack first. So now we are hoping to hit land. We've got a few bounces and we have a dispute up, but that's all we have going on here. Well, no eliminate this turn. Cool. So I guess we're playing the Forest here. We want to get this out while we have the chance to. I know it's very, very awkward. Damn. Yeah. We still need land. Cool. Let's we play the red here. I mean, we play the Goldspan Dragon, right? We play the Goldspan Dragon, hit for 10, leave him dead to a Bone Crusher. I think that's got to be correct. Cool. Hey! We got the platinum. Well, that was a better result than the previous one. Was starting to wonder if we'd ever get out of gold. Ooh, it's a mythic. What is it? It's Resplendent Marshal. Okay. Alright. I'm going to get a little more coffee, and then we'll try one more. that too. A bit hungry. Alright. More black coffee. And let's see if we can do that again. I feel like mono red's a decent matchup too, but the land has not been super cooperative with me. 26 does seem a little high though. I wonder if 25 is actually correct. Being that you have 4 mammoths. This seems pretty good. It's the Sultai matchup again. It is the deck with the biggest meta share, but I find it so just exhaustively boring to play against. Because it's just such a broken deck to begin with. We could have went Mammoth here, but I kind of wanted to guarantee the card draw out of the Edgekeeper. The in-wall. Wow. Okay. I don't think most lists play that. Don't they play Seagate Restoration instead of that? I've never been hit by Disruption in a Sultai matchup before. That's pretty surprising. Good on him, he definitely tempoed me. So now if we play out Love Struck Beast, we do run the risk of getting just playing directly into Shadow's Verdict. What's the play here? Do we just play the Mammoth? I kind of want to draw the card though, before if we're going to get Shadow's Verdict anyway. Negate the Shadow Spear. Okay. This guy's just throwing counter spells at everything. Normally they would have Shadow's Verdict there. This is weird, man. So now we are just playing this. A token. I'm gonna play the island next turn and Great Henge. Hopefully. Sure. So island. Bounce your bullshit. Infinity Extinction Events is pretty good. This does not look like the typical build of this, huh? Saw Coming is pretty good. So he still leaves us Saw Coming. I guess we don't have to play this here. I guess we don't have to play this here. Love a good bottom. Uh-oh. How about no? How's no grab you? Well, seeing why this seems to be the weapon of choice against a Sultai heavy meta, games are playing out fairly reasonably. This deck, however, the fucking Luca deck, man, that deck eats my lunch. Don't think that deck is beatable for us. Stalling? Judges? Judges? Opponent's roping me. Is that a typical Sultai ultimatum list? Let's see. No. Yeah, they don't normally run... oh no, they do have a disruption. But they don't usually have more than one extinction event main. It's usually like 3 verdicts, 1 extinction event.
A ribbit.
Chariot's always a problem. I think Chariot's problematic for us. Huh. If we draw a land... We're going to keep the Mammoth as a creature to play, but if not, we're just going to play the Mammoth, I guess. We've got the counter magic we need to hold off the big punch. No land. Yeah, so we're playing Mammoth. And we'll play Lovestruck Beast token. Ooh, okay. So we need the blue, unfortunately. I'd love to play this as green so we could do both, but I don't think we can afford to. So he is potentially holding up negate here, which is kind of irritating. Okay, no negate. Got him to waste his mana for a turn. That's nice. I'm really hoping to get the 4th land so we can set up edge wall and draw on the same turn. Or, you know, we could just brick forever. So do we play around Disruption? Do we play around Jawari Disruption? I think I'm going to. I don't know if it's correct, but because we're missing lands, I think it's reasonable to just play an edge wall out here and then plan to try to get the card draw out of it. Sure. Still really need that 4th land. Still holding up Disruption. Fuck. Well, guess we're doing this again. Man, does not look like we get off the bricks for this one. We just auto lose to not drawing any land. Fuck. Okay, so he's telling us he has Shadow's Verdict in hand. See if he has Disruption. Nope. Holy shit. We're 12 cards into a 26 land deck, and we've drawn 3 lands. Let's see, 3, 12 cards. 10.4%. Just doing this and then ultimatuming. I will concede if that's the play. No argument here. You have 7 land, we have 3. Okay. I can't even cast anything now. Well, I probably should have at least tucked one of the Saw Comings. Does he have 10 mana? Yeah. we land in 13 cards. 7.1. Couldn't play that game, folks. Nothing we did or didn't do changes the outcome of that one. If we would have played the Love Struck, where we instead played Edgewall Innkeeper, he would have Heartless acted that. And the same goes for the next time we repeated the play. He just had two spot removals. And we never drew the 4th land. I've had more than our share of non-games in Magic, but still sucks. Always sucks. If you're primarily losing the games that you don't get to play in, then you're probably doing pretty good as a player, technically. Like, your skills are above average. Okay. Nice to know that there is no disruption for us this time. See if we can hit our 4th land this game. It would be nice. It would be so nice. So, being that we know he runs a lot of extinction events, we do want to be sort of careful around that. Fuck! Of course. Of course. Well, folks, looks like we're going to have a repeat of the previous game. We do have the option to counterspell a removal here, or to flash in a Brazen Borrower if we wanted the draw. But if he's casting Extinction Event, we almost certainly are just countering and not trying to flash in. 11 cards in with 3 land, similar to the previous game. Our odds of hitting are roughly 48% every draw to hit a land. So think of this as flipping a coin and being wrong like 10 times in a row. Velki, God of Lies. He has to take Bone Crusher? Right? Pretty good. Gets our counter spell or our Great Henge. We continue to brick off. Now we just have to commit. Kind of incredible, folks. Kind of incredible. hand really that bad? Sure. So we have double blue, double red, we need double green. And I guess we foretell this so that we can't take it out of our hand with like another nightmare. Jawari Disruption is live now, but we can't really play around that. Also, any untapped mana is live now, and that it turns on Goldspan Dragon. And gives us 2 mana to potentially Brazen Borrower or hold the counter up. Uh-huh. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. That would allow him to Yorion with counter backup. Which is almost certainly the play. So we just let him cast this and then Brazen Borrower it. Right? Sure. We called that correctly. Untap land would have won us the game there. Of course we don't draw it. We probably still swing. Do we still swing? I guess we don't. Untap land would have won us the game there. He's trying to get us to burn our counter spell, I get, but I think our play was correct. We now have mana up to stop a Jawari Disruption. He has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sure. You can get our henge, which is accomplishing nothing. The fact that we're choked on mana is, again, why we're not winning this game. Oh, boy. Making a chump. Fuck. Yep, gets the great henge. Still on 4 land in 15 cards. What's the odds on that? 8.6. Cool. All right. We found the line. Even though the deck tried as hard as it could to screw us, we found the fucking line. Decent set today. I feel as though... Oh, man. 20 gems instead of a rare. I feel as though we played as good as we could, and the game we lost obviously was due to land screw, which is, you know, your standard variance you're going to find in Magic the Gathering. Trying to lose the games where we have no agency is always the hope. Try to play the best you can, and when you draw too many lands, you don't draw enough. Those are the games that are good to lose. It's just that when you have a whole bunch of them back to back to back, it's just incalculably frustrating. Incalculably frustrating. I don't think you can put a "ly" at the end of incalculable. I don't think you can. So when that happens, you just need to play something else and do everything in your power to not break your monitor in half, which we didn't. It's still here. It exists. So we have redeemed ourselves for somewhat for our profoundly bad run in Temur, and I do hope I can continue to have some success with the deck, as I feel as though it's probably my favorite deck in the format currently. It feels like it has a decent game against Mono Red, and it feels like it has a decent game against Sultai. So we're going to continue to try that out on this stream. Thanks so much for hanging out and watching. If there's something else you'd like to see me play, such as we do have Naya Fury and Naya Totsuki, although I feel as though Totsuki is a little hard to succeed with so long as Bone Crusher Giant is in the format, because Clarion Spirit and so many of its threats just get, 2 for 1. But I'll still try it. If y'all want me to, I'll still try it. Thanks so much for hanging out and watching for a little bit, and if you would like to help, please consider liking, subscribing, or leaving a comment below about what you would like for me to play, or for me to sing, or for me to talk about, or just to say, hey, cool t-shirt. It's music, family. Yeah, I'll see you later. Boom. Oh, where's the button? Where's the button? There's the button.